Hello, hello, everyone. Good morning. Today is Saturday, March the 2nd, and it is 10:22. I think it is 10:22. Yes, a.m. Eastern Time here in the northeast coast of United States. My name is Elaine, and you're watching Passion for Yarn. So today it is a pop-up live. I want to see who is going to be around today this morning. I am here. I was just crocheting. I was just bored, and I'm just like, okay, I had to do something to take away the pain I'm feeling right now. So I had to be busy. So today is just going to be one of those crochet with me, hang out with me, let's chit chat and about different topics and yarn. And let's see where it goes from there. Hi, Jeannie. Good morning. How are you? How are you this morning? I hope you're doing well. Yes. So it's going to go up to like almost 40 today. I think it's 38, 39. But I have this on in the apartment because I'm trying to save money on energy. And so I got my heaters low. And my youngest daughter's at work. So I'm here all by myself. I watched a few people's live and then I just said, let me just go live for a little bit. And I haven't done a morning live in a very long time. So I thought maybe let's do one and see where it goes from there. If anybody is around this morning. I like to thank the Lord for this beautiful day He has given us. Amen. All the glory and the power to Him. And I'm glad that you and I woke up this morning. Hey, that's a blessing. I already had my coffee because I'm an early bird, but I'm having my water. I am filming or on live in a different position and the background's different from usually because this is where I sleep and I am a lot of pain in both of my ankles. And so I woke up this morning. I made me some quick breath. I made me coffee, made me breakfast. And even with the boot on, it was hurting a lot. So I said, well, it's quiet in the house. No one's here. I am going to rest my feet for today. I am sitting up, but the reason I want to feel on my bed here is because in case they start to hurt, I got a bunch of pillows here to elevate my feet. And I have my pillows here. So I don't know. I never like filming laying down, but hopefully I don't have to do that. But that is why I'm here in case they hurt. Now, I have a chair here full of stuff near me so that I don't have to get up for hours. I don't want to get up for hours. I already went to the bathroom. I already cooked. I already ate. I'm good. So took all my medications. I'm good. So I have some things here that I'm going to be working on throughout the day. But first, right behind me over here is my skirt. So let me show you. I worked on it a little bit yesterday. I'm almost done with it. I have a live. First, let me say I have a live I did yesterday. It's under editing right now. I have to put it. I'm so glad that you could edit your lives. But I have to edit the ending because it was a lot of noise. It was loud, and I really don't want that in my video. So you're going to see one after this one, I guess, and it's Friday's live. Okay, if you guys missed my Friday's live, I had a live yesterday at 1 p.m. All right, so that's under, sometimes YouTube take 2 days to really, once you finish your editing and you send it to process, it takes 2 days. But anyways, I started on my blue. All right, so this is my skirt right here. I'm just loving it. But I'm on the blue now. Yesterday, I think I had a row and a half to do yesterday because I was on the 4th row, but not really all the way around. It takes me 45 minutes to crochet one row. So So I did that, and I did another row. Then I added the blue, and I stopped because I had to cook dinner last night. And so I got off my live and I rested my feet a little bit, and then I start cooking dinner because, just because you're injured, you still have to, you still have to be a mom. And my daughter works, so, there are times that she does cook for me. There's that day when I fell and all that, she cooked for me. The day after that. So, I had to cook dinner, but I did everything in my Instant Pot, which I love my Instant Pot. And you just push the button and let it go. And then I found my rice cooker, which is the same thing. You put water, your oil, your salt, your rice, put the lid, push the button, let it go. And I lay back down. So I'm not doing too much on my feet for dinner. And I asked my daughter if she could wash the dishes because I had already washed the dishes before dinner. And so all she needed to wash was our plates and the dinner pots, or I guess whatever I used, the Instant Pot and all that. So that's all. And then I made enough for leftovers today because my daughter's not going to be here today. I'm going to be here by myself, but she will be back tomorrow. She's going to be spending some time with her big sister and her nephew. So I'm okay. I got just to warm up my dinner. I'm eating cereal for lunch because I don't want to be cooking for the rest of the day today. And then I'll just heat up my food. So I'll be all right. I got my phones right here with everything I need right here in this little corner. So let's see. She says, Jeannie, what? Congratulations. Oh my gosh. That is so awesome. Congratulations. Wow, that is awesome. Is it too early on to know what they're having? Or what do you want? I know you probably say, I want anything. If they was to ask me, I already have a grandson. I would say, I want a granddaughter. How many grandkids do you have? Is this your first? No, this can't be your first because you said you're going to be a grandma again. Wow, how exciting. Oh, man, I know you're going to make that baby some beautiful blankets and things. That's awesome, Jeannie. Thank you. That's awesome. If you want to come up, let me know, okay? All right. So this is the skirt. This will be finished today. I am going to crochet this while we're chatting. This is going to be done today. I have the time to do it. I just got to do 4 rows. Actually, I'm on the second row of the blue. So I just got to do 3.5 rows. And then add a little bit of the green because I don't want it too long. And it's already past my knees. So I don't want it too long because of the style of the skirt. And yeah, so I'm working that right now with the navy blue. So that is what I'm going to be working on. And I will be doing a tutorial in the future for this blanket. Okay, for those who want to make one for themselves. All right. And I'll show you. I have my magazines here, in case my hands start hurting crocheting. I need to take a break from the TV. And I have my crochet magazines here. I could look through, plan something. I haven't done a dolly or a dolly or placemats. So in a while, it's been since last year. So I think the year before. So maybe a year and a half. But I want to look into this one. Because I want to make more. I want to make 2 sets, one for my aunts in Puerto Rico. But I want to make a runner one for my eldest daughter. So we'll look into those magazines. And then I have this one, Crochet World. And this is the fall one. I have one for spring and summer. And I found it the other day. And now I don't know where I put it. But sometime when I find it, I'll look through that one too. And then I have this one, but it's really fall. But they have nice sweaters here that you can make for spring, cardigans and stuff. So it doesn't matter. It's a magazine that they issue for the fall. So, they have some cute stuff in here that we could go over. Ooh, I already saw some nice sweaters. And then I'll show you what I have here. I have a chair right next to me because I don't want to go too far away. I really want to take care of my feet because I already know how it was last time. Then I have the baby blanket I'm working on. Once I'm done with the skirt, I am jumping over to the baby blanket. But I'm not gonna do it like for the whole day because I got other things to do. But the reason I'm almost done with the skirt, so I want to wear it as soon as possible because we still have 3 weeks before spring. So, and I have the yarn here with me, a whole cake of that to add to the baby blanket right here, which I did mention that I changed my mind. I'm going to be giving this baby blanket to a little girl who turned 1 year old. And then I have a little basket here, with the stuff I need. And my phones in case I have to call someone. I got 2 of them here. Well, one is to call and the other one is to look through YouTube. I really don't use the other one. It's not really, doesn't have service. Use it for Wi-Fi. Then I have my exercise ball here because I woke up with a lot of pain in my hands. So I think there was an event in Waterbury, Connecticut where they do every year in the summer, and all different doctors go, and people, whoever wants to donate different things. Is a free event. So when you go there, everything's for free. You get free exams. Well, anyways, this came in one of the bags from I think it was a physical therapy center. And it's an exercise ball, and I have 2 of them, and so I have this on my hands. I think I'm getting arthritis in my hand, and I hope I don't, but I will have to talk to my doctor about it because I'm getting up every morning with stiff hands and they're in pain. I don't know if it's the crocheting, but so I have my loom here. In case I get tired of the blanket, I have my loom here with the yarns that brown and burgundy I'm working on for right now. I'm going to finish this one today that I did. I have my scissors here, my yarn needles. Like, I have everything. Then in case I have time, I want to start my bag today with this twisted cotton blend blue I showed you guys last time. And I have my measuring tape here, from crochet hooks I need, my lashed hook here for the loom. I got everything I need. I got organized because when that pain start kicking in, it's hard to stand up. It's hard to stand up because it's your ankles, it's your foot, so it hurts a lot. I mean, I know a lot of you people probably could relate. So I have that there. Let me turn on Nightbot. And I dropped my phone, guys. Hold on a second. That's the bad part when you drop things. So, anyways, let's put this here. Okay, nobody text me. All right. Yeah, so this is where I sleep. Over there is all the totes. You can't see the rest. They're right there. And then I have some under me. So, all right. So let's turn on Nightbot because it's going to send me a code that I need to use to get on there. That's why I'm grabbing my phone. How you guys doing? I hope you guys had a wonderful week. And I hope that you guys will have a great weekend. I will be obviously home. I have to contact my pastor because I was going to go to church, but I'm not going to do it until I'll tell you why in a minute. He doesn't even know what happened to me. I have to let him know and tell him that not to pick me up this week because the right ankle is hurting just as much as the left. And that's concerning to me because that was the one I injured 2 years ago. So almost 2 years ago. So hopefully it's just, I haven't got my results for the x-ray, so I don't know anything yet. Hopefully it's going to be good news. I'll let you know when I know. and hopefully it's good news. Hopefully it's just I need just to take medicine and put my feet up until uh it goes back to normal. All right. So I'm turning on Nightbot right now. It's a cloudy day here. It was raining earlier. But I want to take care of my feet. I want to get better by spring because I really want to enjoy it, the outdoors. And there's a park here that we usually don't go in the winters. We just go from spring through fall because we love all the colors of the changing of the leaves. But we love it's a lot of trail walking and all that in that park. And there's also a swimming area. Well, I did turn him off yesterday. Hold on. I don't know why he's doing this. All right. So he is on. All right. So yeah, I can't wait because it's a huge park. It's a lot of you got to be careful because there's been bear sightings. Yeah, it's more wilderness, but for the hiking and everything. And it's huge because it's so big. I guess when we were colonized, I guess, and they came here and they start building roads and things like that. They had to split, I guess, the park because there's a row, there's the park on the right, and the rest of the park is on the left. So so you go hiking on both. You could, there's some berries and other plants that you could, you got to be careful. You got to know if they're edible, but they are edible once there. It's a lot of fun. And I love, that's one of my favorite parks here. I hope I get better because they close for the cars. The park is open all year round, but as soon as the fall is over and is, I think, November or December, they put the gate down where you can't drive your car in. You could walk in through the winter, but you can't drive your car in. So they put the gate down. And then spring comes, they put the gate back up. So I'm excited, because the kids, they like to ride their bikes there. People do a lot of birthday parties there. You could rent a pavilion, so many of them near the water or wherever you want to. There's a lot of built-in grills. There's a lake to swim. There's volleyball nets. It's really, really pretty, really pretty. I really like it a lot. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Gloria. How are you? Hi, Elaine. Everyone. Hi. How you doing? How you doing today? Okay. What are you working on, Gloria? Because you're always working on something beautiful. No, he's coming home today. He was in the ICU. He was premature and was born February 16. And this is my 6th grandbaby. And it's a boy. Oh, congratulations. Girl, you just telling me now. I didn't even know you had a new grandbaby. All right. So that's what's going on in my world today. What's going on in y'all world. And I found this hat. And I want to recreate this hat again. I have my scissors. I had the huge scissors. I'm probably sitting on it. But this is my first, I shared this before, but I found it again because, I moved. So I found it again. And this is my first hat that I did with embroidery letters. But as I was crocheting, I didn't crochet the hat and then did the letters on top of the hat. I actually did it as I was crocheting. It was my first time. And it's not perfect, but I think for my first time, it's not that bad, But I don't know if you can see it because I'm cutting the fuzziness out of it. It's this bulky number 5 yarn that I use in this pumpkin color. And then, so you see, I made the J not too great, but it's supposed to say Jesus. Wait, where's the J? Yeah, it is right there. It says JESUS. So I want to create one for the spring now with cotton yarn. Soft cotton yarn for garments. And that's the Hobby Lobby one I have. So that's the one I'm going to be using to make this hat. I don't have one of those machines that you could just take the fuzziness out of it. But because it was my first hat with crocheting it with graph, I guess you want to say, but because embroidery is when you embroidery it after you made it, right? I guess, but I don't want to get rid of it because it's my first one, and you don't want to get rid of your first one. And I just wear it in the house because it's so, I got to get one of those machines to clean the fuzziness out of it. It's peeling, the peeling of it. So yeah, I'm just shaving it with my scissors, being careful and not cutting the yarn. See what Gloria says here. I gotta enlarge this. So if you want your link drop, please type the word blue in lowercase. I'm good, and you? I'm working on my cardigan sweater. Awesome. Is it for you or is it for a customer? I don't know what kind of cardigan you're making. So yeah, I got to get started with my cardigans. That's why I want to hurry up and finish this skirt. This skirt definitely is going to be done by today. Hopefully Monday I'll be modeling it for you guys. We will see if what the results of my x-ray. I wanted to model this outside with better lighting from the sun. So I wanted to go to a park that's only like a 5-minute walk from here. So I'm going to depends on what she says what's going on with my 2 feet. With the x-rays results, I will probably be able to model this on Monday with good weather. I'm going to wait for a sunny day. I have to look at the weather for next week. I haven't looked. So I was told that next week we're supposed to get some great weather, like spring temperatures. So if that's the case, I want to model this for you guys. Yeah, and I already got the shirt I'm going to wear it with. It's not going to be crochet because that's the skirt already is a lot of work, and I'm going to be able to whip up a crochet shirt. So yeah, so I can't wait and to model this. But I love this skirt. This is going to be my favorite thing I ever crochet. All right, so yeah, so that is what's going on with me. I'm good, and yeah, I'm just Gloria, I don't know if you know from the other video, but I'm just like waiting for some results from my ankles because I fell on Monday. And so now they were both affected by the fall, and I'm just waiting for my results now, and I'm praying to God that they just say, oh, you just sprained it, because it's badly swollen, but they have in a lot of pain, but they gave me medication for the swelliness. Because I was icing it, but every time I walk on it, it swells. So they gave me some medication for that, for the swelling. Plus I need to ice it as well. So yeah. Yep. So that's what I am doing today. And I'm going to have a long day here. I'm okay during the day. It's at night when I go to bed. It's at night when you're here by yourself at night. I'm not scared being here at night. That's not what I'm saying. It's just like so lonely. You'd be here all day by yourself, and then at the nighttime. I said, Elaine, you got to get used to it because your daughter's going to get married one day and you're going to be by yourself unless you get married one day too. So, hey, there's still hope for me. I am still breathing. I'll tell you something. I've been watching those different stories of odd couples and all this. There is a person for everybody out there. There is a person for everybody out there. Because, man, there are these odd couples. Like, wow, I saw this beautiful wedding on YouTube. The lady was African American, but she is from Africa, but she lives here. But she has the most beautiful chocolate color of skin tone. I'm talking about like so beautiful. Like it is dark chocolate. It's really beautiful, but it looks so pretty. And then she's marrying this Caucasian guy, right? He's really skinny and tall, and she's a little shorter than him, and she's a big girl. you know. And so in the church, one side's are his family, and then the other side, you could tell whose family's who, and the other side is her family. And they had all these beautiful uh you know, garments on from all these beautiful prints they have, like African prints, those beautiful and their hats, they wear these big hats, and oh my gosh, they looked very beautiful. It looked like they cost a lot of money to make, but anyway, the wedding was beautiful. And then I watched another one, and I watched another one. I watched this 600-pound lady get married with I don't know who, and I'm like, okay, Lord, where is my prince? Because you know, I see all these people. There's somebody for somebody. Where is he? You know, because I'll tell you, I have not been lucky in that department. I have not. But anyways, but you got to be careful who you know, you got to be careful who you bring in your life. So you have to really pray about it. And if he doesn't come, he doesn't come. Hey, I've been single for so long. I'm already used to it, you know. But I don't know how I'm going to feel when I live alone one day. I don't want to be that cat woman. Dude, I might have a puppy. I always wanted a puppy. I had them in the past. It's just that the landlords in the past 10 years, all the apartments, no dogs, no dogs. You know, they will allow a cat, but no dogs. Some of them would say, oh, if you know, we allow rabbits and cats, but no dogs. And I'm like, well, what's going on with discrimination there? Because cats like to scratch up stuff too. But, you know, we're not going to let the dog, you know, mess up the house. But anyways, that's their house. So you got to do what they tell you until you buy your own house. Yeah. But if you're lucky to find apartments where it's pet friendly with no discrimination, then you'll be able to have your dog. Because I love both, but I'm really a dog lover. I am an animal lover. Let's just say that. I am an animal lover, and I even got my heating blanket here. I am an animal lover, and if I had a piece of land, I would have me some chicken. I will have me some sheep. Well, maybe 2 because they like to jump a lot. And I will have me, you know, I think the pigs are so cute when they're little, but then once he gets big, you know, we have to slaughter him, you know, we got to have some of that bacon. And I would like to get, you know, fresh eggs. And, what else? I was thinking, not a cow. That's too much work for me. But little animals, you know what I mean? Have a few cats out there, outdoors, not indoors, but I will feed them, and then they'll help you take care of your garden. The cats in the summer, they'll get rid of all the mice and stuff that try to get into your garden. That's dinner for them. That's food for them. So let me grab my skirt and my hook, and I want to finish this today. And I don't know, if I was to make this skirt for someone, it's just it's a lot of work. I don't know how, if I would have to price it. I don't know how much I would have to price it. That's why I want to share the do the tutorial with you guys, so that those who never made a skirt before, you'll be able to make your own if you're interested. So, yep. So that's what I want to do. And then I want to make a summer dress. I want to make a summer dress. I really do. So, and then I got to, after this, I have to finish my leggings, which I want to wear too before spring comes. You know, it's always a delay on something. I could have been finished with these 2 garments if I didn't have so many problems with busy and then pain and then, you know, injuries. So, but you got to take it one day at a time, and you got to keep going. But yeah, I got to call my pastor and tell him that, not, you know, because he doesn't know what happened. So I got to tell him what happened, why I'm not going. The reason I'm saying that is because I wanted to go. Yesterday I made up my mind that I wanted to go to church just to hit the devil on the head, you know, because praise my Lord, give him all the glory, because I fell that day on Sunday right after church. I probably did this walk so many times. So many years I walked through there, and then the day I go to church, this happens to me. But anyways, um, it happened after the service, but um, the reason I was going to go, but then my right foot was hurting so bad yesterday that I was like, okay, they're going to have to give me a boot for the right foot. I have a boot here that was for the right foot, but when I compare it to the new one they gave me for the left foot, the new one, it fits perfect, snug, perfect. The other one is one size too big. This one's my size. And I had tried to tell these people this a long time. They just don't care. I'd be like, this boot's not keeping my foot in there firmly, and they wouldn't change my boot. So anyways, I got this one, so I have to call them and let them know depending on the results, but I'm gonna let them know because she told me I gotta balance my weight on both feet. I don't know how I'm gonna do that when one feet, the boot has this shape on the bottom, and you're gonna be one side taller than the other, and then you're gonna put more weight on the other foot no matter what. So I think putting more weight on this foot is causing me some problem. So I was going to go to church if I didn't have that problem, and I'll just wear the one boot because I wasn't going to walk to church. My pastor was going to come pick me up. But hi Michelle, how are you? How you doing, Michelle? Good morning. Good morning to you. What have you been up to besides your lives? What are you working on? I know, because Michelle does a lot of lives. So I hope you're having you had a great week. But then if I have to wear I'm not gonna get the boot probably till next week. So I'm not going to church because I remember I live in the third floor. I live in the third floor. And then I have to come back up too. And that would be difficult. It'll be difficult. Anyways. I don't know. I trust in God. I trust in God because sometimes you'd be like, why me? And what's going on? And, you're here praying and, you're having a relationship with the Lord and you're doing what, all you could do, everything you need to do. And then I think that's what it was. And I think that to be honest, like I said, I walked that path so many years, but because I didn't, in the last 2 years, I only went to church twice, and that was because I was home. So I went to church, and the Lord blessed us with his presence. It was so beautiful, and the word of God, the sermon was beautiful. I love that pastor. He's so sweet. The whole family's sweet. Yeah. But anyways, that's what's going on with me. So I would be crocheting all weekend, taking breaks, massaging my hands. Like I said, I've been waking up in the morning with my hands swollen and painful. And I looked it up in Google, even though you can't always trust Google, right? I looked it up in Google, and Google said that if any of you ladies want to come up, please let me know. If anybody wants to come hang out with me for a little bit and show what you're working, share our craft, anything like that, let me know. Hola Marisa, ¿cómo está Marisa? Todo bien? I hope and pray. I said, how's everything, Maritza? All good? I said that in Spanish. Cool, let's give you some Spanish lessons. My name in Spanish is not, I thought it was Elena but it's not. It's Eleni. It's pronounced Eleni. Eleni. That sounds beautiful. Some lady called me Eleni one day, and she's Spanish, and I was like, is that in Spanish? Because my name is Elaine, and she goes, yes, the American version is Elaine, but you're Eleni. Eleni. That's what she told me. And then another lady told me the same thing. She's from Brazil, and she told me It's the same thing. So I'm having I'm okay sitting like this with my foot down because I'm not putting pressure on it, I guess, and I'm not moving in. I got that special socks they give you. It's some kind of, it's not special, but they give you this every, like they gave it to me last time from my other foot, but it's very thick. I hate it wearing it in the summer. It was very thick winter, really, for winter socks that goes all the way up to your knees, so that you could feel comfortable in your boot. Yeah. So let's see. I'm good. Hope you're doing well. Yep. You know, every time I wake up in the morning, girl, I'm doing good. I'm doing better than good. Hey, hey, there's a lot of people not here that, we got to be grateful for every breath we take. And every breath, everyone that has breath, praise the Lord. That's what the Bible says. But yeah, I'm grateful. Although I'm in pain, but pain is pain. If you feel pain, trust me, it means you're alive. You're feeling pain, you're alive. So, do I want to always feel pain? No. Who wants to feel pain all the time? So, I was looking through my there's another book I want to look through today. It's over there. It's a book that shows you how to, it has patterns for amigurumis, and then with yarn, that you could do them with yarn, different patterns, but also with felt, and they have some cute ones. I never felt did the craft, with felting. You guys ever did felt before? I seen the kits at the craft store, but yep. But you guys want to come up? Anybody want to come up? Let me know. But um I'm a survivor. I'm receiving. I'm Puerto Rican. I was born here, but originally is from Puerto Rico. So we are survivors. I will, as long as the Lord's with me, I'm a survivor. Because two ankles in the same time. And all they give you is ibuprofen. I'm taking ibuprofen 800. But that's good, because I don't want no drugs. Heavy drugs. Let's see who's here. Hi, welcome. Scary Spider. Hey, this is your first time here. Thank you for stopping by. Where you from? Saying just lurking and knitting. Oh, nice. I'm hiding out from the snow and wet outside. Hope everyone is well. Okay, it's snow. You still have snow in your area. We have the rain that rained about a week or two ago took all our snow away. We don't have any, and plus the high temperatures that we've been having, for winter, not high temperature like summer, but like spring like temperatures. We don't have any more snow. But it is March, so I'm not holding my breath for the weather to stay like this until, who knows? One time I think it snow on spring day. But we usually get a big storm in March or some more snow, because now with the way it has been snowing, our winters hasn't been really winter. We might not get a big storm, but we might get more snow. That's for sure. Yep. Let's see here. I try to make this big so I could see it. You guys could enlarge your chat when you can't see it. You just make the screen bigger. Pinch it. Make it bigger. I'm in the UK near, UK's in the house. Near Welch. border and West Country. Oh, okay. Yes, you guys get snow up there. A lot of snow up there too. So what time is it in UK today, right now? Is it evening? Or what time is it here? Is it like 5 or 6 o'clock p.m. over there? Guys, I'll be live again. Midnight Sunday. Yes. Midnight Sunday, I'll be live. This is a pop. That was scheduled. This is a pop-up live. That one was scheduled. So I've never been to the UK. I always wanted to travel to that part of the world. You know, guys, I always wanted to go to England. I always wanted to visit England. I always wanted to visit Venice. I always wanted to go to Venice. Everybody says Paris. I'm like, Paris is beautiful, but Paris is so tiny. I want to go to Venice because I want to see those streets of water. You got to travel by boat in Venice. Let's see. It's 4 p.m. So cup of tea time. Okay, enjoy your tea. Awesome. Yes. Yes, you guys drink a lot of tea over there. You guys, everybody in England, do they have tea time the same time? 4 p.m. You know? You guys have tea time the same time? Because you guys love y'all tea. We love tea too here, but you know, we love coffee and tea. But over there in England, and they say us Americans, we hold our teacup wrong. They hold it with their finger out. You know, finger. This finger has to be out to drink your tea. That much I know. Anyways, how is King Charles doing? I haven't heard anything about him. I know he was diagnosed with, cancer. I hope he will be, healed with cancer. But it sounds serious because he has summoned, told his immediate family, his two sons, as soon as he left the, well, I don't know when he did it, but I know it was he was in the hospital or out the hospital. But I know that it sounds serious when his other son had to rush to England, who lives here in America. Yeah. So pretty, I don't know. I wish him the best well, but he's like in his 70s. Okay. So what do you guys want to talk about? Yesterday, I had asked you guys. Anyway, I'm going to save this for another video because I want to set it up for another video because it's a serious topic and it's not about yarn. So it's going to be a day that we could crochet and talk about events that are going on in life. Okay, we could share our craft, but this topic is very important. And I'm very upset of all this that's going on in just 1 week. In just 1 week. Let's see. And that has to do, not with political or anything like that. Has to do with children. We kind of do 4 p.m. tea and 11 a.m. coffee time. Oh, okay. Good to know. Okay. Used to be when the, hold on, trolleys used to go round work. Oh, not anymore though. I still like keeping the time. Oh, okay. Yeah, a long time ago I used to see that they used to take, y'all like to take long lunches, breaks, and almost everybody has tea at the same time with a little biscuit. They call cookies biscuits. We call them cookies. They call them biscuits. I love biscuits, but not the same one you guys think of. Yep. That's awesome. What are you knitting? What are you knitting? Did you say? Let me see. No, you did not say. What are you knitting today? Hey, Blessed Crochet. Oh, Blessed Crochet, welcome in. How you doing? I want to let you know I did receive your email, but I haven't responded because I was thinking of the day for the, you know what you emailed me about. So since you're here, I'll tell you. Yes, we could do that. And I'll just email you again. But I was thinking for next Friday on my live at 6 p.m. if you're available. Welcome in. Scary spider says he's showing coffee, thumbs, and cookies. Coffee and cookies. Man, uh, I do what I must. Stop spamming. Oh, scary spider. That's Nightbot. He's being naughty. If you put more than 2 emojis, I think he said you're spamming. So hopefully he did not put you in timeout. It wasn't me. It was him. But I don't know if you're timeout. But if you're timeout, you're gonna come in a few minutes. Oh, he's giving you a warning. Nightbot's giving you a warning. Scary spider. What's your first name? My daughter would not like your channel name. My youngest. You know why? She has this phobia with spiders. She can't even. She don't even want you to say the word spider. And you know what's so funny? That we love Spider-Man movies. And she don't even want you to show her a picture of a spider. And she will call me to kill all the house spiders there are, the daddy long legs. I say, daddy long legs are harmless. I think what he's more scared of you than us, than us of him. I'm doing a shot. It's getting bigger slowly. Oh, awesome. I just looked at, I was, hold on, scary spider. I also knit. I started knitting about 2 years ago. And my first shawl knit, it's here in my YouTube channel. I don't know. I will have to find it to put the link. But I knitted my first circular shawl. And the first one came out really big. It came out a little too big where you could tie it in the back. It's still beautiful. And then I made my second one a little smaller. You learn your lesson with the first one. And it was my first time knitting a shawl. But yeah, I enjoy knitting too. I bet it's coming out beautiful. Is it a triangle, circular shawl? Let's see. What time zone? Oh, I'm Eastern time. I'm Eastern time. Oh, you're crocheting a corner to. I love using that stitch. Corner to corner, girl. Is that going to be for you? Is that going to be for a gift? And what colors are you using? I love corner to corner. I had made my first. Oh, and I brought it. I have it here. I made my first shawl. Not my first shawl. I made many shawls. I crochet many shawls. I knitted too. But I crochet another shawl. My very last shawl, I think I crocheted it was corner to corner. And I love that stitch. I love it so much. It's just so much fun. And it comes out and it's so easy. It's one of those things that, you really don't got to think a lot about it, but it comes out beautiful. And I love the stitch. I love working with it. Yes, email me. That'll be good. Because if not, we could do it for another live. The only live I have scheduled 2 more lives. They're in my channel. I already scheduled them. But one is for midnight and the other one is for 6 p.m. So yeah, let me know. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be fun. So tonight at midnight, if any late owls out there can't sleep, come join us. Yep. And I am going to be having a guest. So it'll be a lot of fun sharing our stuff, what we're doing, and chit-chatting away. Maybe tonight at midnight I'll talk about the topic I'm saying. But I don't know. We'll see. Because Uh, there's been a lot of Amber Alerts and a lot of, oh, it's just a mess. Um, feel for bad for the parents. Let's see here. Hold on, because I have to enlarge it. Because these are not reading glasses. So I am actually doing a commission blanket. One was no. Ohio State is 49 colors. Oh, okay. The gentleman needed them by April. And I said the only and fastest way accomplish that is C2C. Yeah, C2C is very fast. And double crochet, but C2C is closer. It's not so open like double crochet, but it's oh well congratulations. It is coming up quickly. Congratulations. Um do you have already a set price to sell your blankets? Because I'm pretty sure you're going by time, yarn, and stitch. Yeah, C2C stitch, my shawl, I did it literally maybe tops on and off, not all day, but literally tops 2 days. Yeah. And it's not a small shawl. I have it somewhere, but I think I put it away. I got it from my daughter's house, so that's where I did the where I crocheted it from when I was living with her. I saw it and I was like, oh, my shawl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My shawl. She gave me my shawl. That's one of my favorite shawls right now. But I want to do a C2C blanket because I had bought some patterns from Mary Maxim website. And I can't find my patterns that I had here on my computer. So I need to find out where they went. I don't know how to find them. I'm trying to see where they went because what happened was I had to use a new password. And when I put my new password, it just changed everything on my computer. Like, not everything, like my icon when you first log in. And then it seems like it started all over in the file section with everything I had in file, which is, my videos and pictures and stuff like that I already put up on YouTube or Facebook and all that. And so that's where I had my my patterns for these blankets that they were for most of them were for babies, but a few were for adults. But they were graphs. They were beautiful. They were graphs. One was like a jungle theme with a few animals, and I only paid 99 cents because they were on clearance. The patterns, and I went to check back on Mary Maxim's website because I wanted to make sure they still have them, and they still have them. So they were on sale for 99 cents, and they still sell them. The food price is still cheap, but still, I had bought 8 patterns. So that's like, and then I had used a coupon. So I paid like 6 something, but with tax came out to 7 something. But still, I never even got to try one out. When you buy something, you want to try it out. Scared to see. Wow, that sounds amazing. I crochet very slowly, and my C2C is in time out at the moment as it started going wonky, not square. Oh, did you share your first name with me, Scary Spider? I don't see it. Is it EM? M? Is it M your name? There are videos here on YouTube that can help you with that. To how to do. Mine was triangle because it was a shawl, but there are videos here to show you how to do to the square one. And that's what all the patterns I bought from Mary Maxim were all square. So I can't really tell you because I never made a square one, but I know there's tutorials here on YouTube. So you could go check those out. That would be awesome for you. Let's see. Change 200. I'll be charged $200, $300 plus shipping. I know I may not be counting all the time, and that's fine. I'm just thrilled to go buy yarn at the yarn store and be able to work on a project and help with my pain. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad that helps you with your pain. That's awesome. And how big is the blanket going to be for an adult? That's awesome to find somebody who's willing to pay that price, because I haven't found anybody that's willing to pay. Well, I was selling one of my blankets once, and never do that again because I never sold it anyways. But because she was a friend, and you always want to try to look out for your friends, but this is business. No friends, no friend prices. So anyway, she had these beautiful twin babies, and she saw the blanket I made for my daughter, which is the I gotta show it to you guys once. It's a beautiful blanket. What is the stitch? I'm trying to remember, but it was a beach theme blanket I bought for my daughter. I mean, I crochet for my daughter. So she loved it, and she said if I could make her one for her granddaughter, and I'm like, yeah. So she said how much you would charge me, and I said to her, well, this takes time. I explained to her how the charges go, but since we've been friends for plus 20 years, whatever, I'll give it to you for, I thought I told her $80, but she has to pay for the yarn. But she also lives here in Connecticut. I mean, she lived in the town I grew up, so it wasn't like I didn't have to ship it or anything like that, because at the time I lived near there. But she said, oh, that's too much. Man, that made me so upset, because I'm like, girl, do you know how to crochet? Because if you don't, go get some lessons and crochet your blanket, and then come back and tell me if that was too much. Like this skirt I'm making here. I mean, this skirt is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And, when I increased all the rows, it's taking me 45 minutes. I'm not increasing anymore. I did my increases already, what I needed. I tried it on, and I'm like, okay, this skirt's good to go. But if, this is a lot of work here. Imagine I'm doing 5 colors, 5 rows of each color, and it's taking me 45 minutes each row. I usually crochet faster when I'm not on camera, when I'm not on YouTube, because I have this problem of talking and crocheting, talking to people, hanging out with people, crocheting, where I miss my stitches or whatever. So now I go slow, because I don't want to be frogging anything that's this big and that's already costing me a lot of work. But usually I crochet faster than this when I'm not on. Let's see. I'm one of those people that I can't knit when I'm here. Let's see. Hold on. Yes, it's I hope I'm saying it right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or im. I need to learn to count. I think it's the problem. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, for the little squares when you're doing the C2C squares. Yes, and then you got to do chain 6, turn your work. Is it chain 6, guys? I can't remember. Turn your work, and then you start in your new square. It's counting involved. Yes, if it's counting involved. And then if you want to do a square, yeah, that's different than what I was doing. Yes, craft helps with pain and being happy. Yes, it makes me happy too. Why do you think I'm sitting here on a live crocheting, chatting with you guys? Because it will take my mind off the pain and of things. So it makes me happy to pick up a hook or needles and pick up my project. See, that made me sad. What? Out loud. um Bag a Day shows a C to so that girl got so many patterns. She got everything. Bag a Day got everything. C to C. Actually, that's where I took the tutorial from. I used Bag a Day's tutorial, but it was not square. It was for the triangle shawl that she made. I follow her tutorial for that. She has a scarf and hat, but it tells you how to count, how to continue growing it on one side, but stopping it on the other side. Okay, so scary you go to Bag of Days. What? That's her channel. Bag of Days. Bag O Day. She has thousands of tutorials. That girl's making money on YouTube. Thousands of tutorials. You could go there, and all you gotta do is type in the search box Bag a Day, C2C square shawl and tutorial, and it will come up. Or just type in C2C and it will just come up. Shawls. Love that skirt. Great colors. Thank you. Yes, I love the combinations of colors too. I love it a lot. I want to make a summer one. This is a winter. This is a winter one. Obviously, it's made out of acrylic. It's winter. But I want to make one out of cotton. I want to make one out of cotton. Fibromyalgia warrior and survivor. I pray for you. I know I have cousins that have that, and it's painful. It's painful. But guys, you know what? We need to take care of ourselves. You know, you need to eat more natural. Eat from the plant. I'm telling you, you suffer from pain and all that. Let me tell you, when I have to go back to what I was doing to lose weight. I was doing, not that you have to do it. I was doing 10 days, vegetables, and fruits. But I turned out to eat more vegetable than fruits. I only had a few fruits a week, mostly berries. But I made a lot of soups, and I was creative with my recipes with the vegetables. And I was losing almost 4 pounds a week. Okay. 3 something one week, 2 something another week, 4 pounds, close to 4 pounds. It depends what I'm eating my soups with. But I felt so much better when I was just eating the soups and fruits. My tummy was awesome. It was feeling awesome. My acid reflux was not acting up. And if you drink more herbal teas, you know, you will do much better than eating those processed foods and stuff from the store, the grocery store. Even though I got 2 injured ankles, I am still gonna do my garden. And I told my daughters already, you guys need to help me. So I could start it because I'm just gonna sit down at my kitchen table and do my starters. So that's what I already started with. An onion, grocery store onion. You put it in water. All your onions has roots and one side of the onion. So you use up that onion, and then you leave a little bit of onion left like this because you need a little bit of onion to be able to grow the roots. You put it in water. You make sure the maybe you guys already know this. You put the roots touching the water in a cup or what. I got mine in a measuring cup because the onion's so small. If I put it in a cup, it sinks all the way in. So I use a measuring cup, like a half a cup measuring cup, and I fill it with water where it was just touching the roots. And then I have a sunny window and I put it there. So my daughter already did this. She already has from one onion. She already has she got the long, the roots, right? And then she transferred it from the water to a pot. And then now she has about 6 onions growing in there from one onion. So I started that because I love to cook with all my meals. Mostly all my meal has onions and garlic. But because the grocery store prices are so expensive, I'm trying to buy in bulk, and then the rest of the stuff, whatever I'm able to grow here, cause kale, kale, spinach, um, all different lettuces. A bag of lettuce now is like almost $6. It's ridiculous now. So I'm gonna grow my own, and I got my peppers because the only thing I was missing, I found my bag of seeds, and I already have taken out, just picked out what I want to start now, because my last frost date is the either the last week of April and the first week of May. So after that last frost date, you can put your plants outside. But some of these seeds are telling me to grow to you know, 4 to 6 weeks before your last frost date. So the ones that are 6 weeks, I'm doing them now. But peppers in Connecticut and the Northeast Coast, anyways, I think they take a very long time to even to grow, and so I'm starting my peppers first. But my lettuce and all that, I don't have to wait to the frost for my last frost, because all the lettuces I bought, spinach, kale, it tolerates the winter cold. It tolerates it. So right now, if I'm going to start growing them, I have and I'm going to be sharing this on my second channel, because my second channel is a garden channel, food channel, cooking channel, canning and all that. I saved to save money on pots, because most of my pots are in my daughter's house, but they're too big for what I want to start right now. So instead of going to the store and buy those little pots and stuff like that, I've been saving all my plastic containers from cherry tomato container to start a plant in there. Anything that has a food grade plastic container to start my plants, I have saved that to start my ceilings, so that you don't have to spend money. You could just use what you're getting from the grocery store. And saw a video of people in China. Well, I think he's Chinese, but he has a channel here, and it looks like he lives tropical. So maybe he's not Chinese. Maybe he's anyway, he lives somewhere tropical, but he looks Asian. But he doesn't buy any containers at all. He uses, like, I'm saving my gallons of water, my gallons of milk, and not water, because I don't buy water no more. I boil my water and I fill up 3 to 4 gallons of water, and that's enough for the week for me and my daughter. So I stopped buying water. I don't buy water anymore in the store, because that water is not really clean, number one. And number two, is not really pure from, the spring. I don't think nobody went to the spring and collected some water for the whole planet. So I boil my own water to save money. I'm starting to buy everything in bulk to save money. So I'm going to do a video about that in my other channel, so you can start saving money. When you buy stuff in bulk, depending on your family side, like me and my daughter, it lasts us months. And that's a food product I don't have to worry about for a while. So and then I could buy something else for that month, that we couldn't buy last month, because you go to the grocery store these days and you're like, oh, I want that and I want that, but what's more important? Yeah, I'm gonna have to put you back. Let me grab this because it's more important. So sometimes you have to go without, because these bills are ridiculous. And there's somebody investigating. There's a documentary here talking about that, the grocery prices. Why is it so high right now? But we got to do what we got to do to cut corners, save money. And one way you're going to save money is buying in bulk. But Walmart has bulk section. And I went there the other day because my daughter, she loves to, I'll share one tip with you guys. My daughter, I say she's like Italian. She's like half Italian. So we do pasta at least 8 times a month, 10 times a month, twice a week, maybe. So I'm Puerto Rican and I cook with tomato sauce for my beans and my rice when I'm making red rice. So now the tomato sauce, when they used to be 20 cents, 25 cents, now they're like 69 cents a little can. So I'm like, So I went to I was walking around Walmart and I saw their bulk section and they have the big gallon of tomato sauce, spaghetti sauce, the big gallon. And I said, well, I'd rather buy this. But then you got to think, okay, so once you open it, you have to eat, you can't keep it in a refrigerator forever, right? For a long time, spaghetti sauce, because it'll get bad. So I do canning. I have a lot of cans, mason jars. And I said, you know what? Tomato sauce, you water bath them. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy something that's big, this big like this, a jug like this big. And so it don't spoil on me. And I'm going to water bath them in jars. And so now they could last for years. But of course, we're going to use it up. They're not going to be in my kitchen for years. But they could last for years. And you don't have to worry about that. Oh, you wasted money because you bought something in bulk. And now, look, you didn't use it all. And now it's spoiled. And then you wasted food because now you got thrown in the garbage. So this is how you do it, people. You can it, okay? When you buy big 20 pounds of rice, I have a 20-pound rice that lasts me, is going on second month. But I have to buy more. I'm buying 2 extra bags this month, but I'm going to put them in a 5-gallon bucket. You open it. You can't put the whole bag in there. So you get fresh Baileys. Not fresh, my bad. Hydrated Baileys, bay leaf. And you fill up the I have a video of this in my other channel. You fill up the bucket. I fill it up like halfway and then put the Baileys, like 5 on there, Baileys. And then I fill it up again and I put some on top. And then I put an oxygen absorber. That container, if you have it sealed shut, that bucket of rice will last for 30 years. Okay. So with all this stuff going on in the other part of the world and, all this war and all this other stuff, all these people coming into our country, the prices are going to go up. They don't, when you see sales, just grab it. Okay. When you see sales, use sales, use, the stores, what is it? The stores, apps. Load up, upload the apps. Like I'm uploaded with Family Dollar. I'm uploaded with my grocery store app. The only one that doesn't do that like that is Walmart. But if you go to a regular grocery store, like, whatever you have in your area, my area is like Stop and Shop, Stop and Shop, ShopRite, some other ones. Okay. They have apps, and those apps, you're at home, you make your list of what you need for the groceries. You go into the store, never leave your house without making a list, what you're going to buy for that week or 2 weeks of groceries for dinner. Okay. Then you go into the website, you see what their circular paper is on sale. And then you say, okay. Then you go to their app. And on the website, if you don't have to upload the app on your phone, because if you go on the website, they have a section on the barcode tool that says coupon. Once you click on there, you do have to register. But once you click on there, you start clicking the coupons you want. And then, like my store, ShopRite, they'll have something where they'll say, 2 for $5 on sale, right? But then in the bottom of that sticker will say you get an extra $1 off if you have a coupon from the ad, from their app store, whatever, right? So if you click on that coupon, you will see it in your laptop. You will go to the website, you go hit coupons, and then you look at the coupons and you will see where it says get an extra $1 off and it will say 2 for $5, but get $1 extra off in this item, and you click it, click it. When you for you to register, you just have to put your phone number, right? And they ask for your name, phone number. Then you go to the store, you go by your list. I'm saying this, maybe you guys already know it, but I'm just sharing. You go by your list, throw in the cart. I always write down my list, and then when I pick an item up, I put how much it was, because sometimes they make mistakes at the groceries, at the registers. Okay, it has happened to me. Okay, and so I put how much it was, and then I add everything up in my calculator. Okay, and I'm like, okay, this is the total price. All right. So then I go to the register, and the payment, the debit card machine, she'll ask you if you have a reward card. If you don't, then you put your phone number on the debit card machine. Right there, it's gonna come out all the coupons you click. When you come to see, one time I saved $100 doing that at a grocery store. When you come to see, you're saving money. You got to do it that way these days, because I don't know who here has to go without something when you do groceries. You can't get everything you want, Anyways, I will share that in my other video, how to prep your food and store it from 2 to 35 years. And of course, we're going to use it before 35 years, but it secures your food. And if you can't do groceries next month, you have all this food that you prep, So it helped me out a lot when I did that. Yep. Because things go up and down, the prices. Like, you could find a bag of 20 pounds today for $12, and a couple of months you'll see it for the same bag for $15. I have never paid more than, until now, because of inflation. But I had never paid more. I always find my bag of rice for $9.99. A few times I found them for $8.99. 20 pounds of bags of rice. I'm not talking about the Goya one, and I'm talking about the other Spanish one they have. So anyways, so you could just pick whatever rice you like. Sometimes they'll have the other ones, the brown rice. We like eating brown rice too. But the brown rice, you can't store it. It's not good for storing for a long time. Anything brown. The wheat flour, neither. White flour, yes. I'm starting to bake my own bread, because I'm cutting that off my list for the grocery store. Hey, they want to put up the prices on us. Start making all this stuff by scratch when our ancestors did it, when there was no grocery stores, okay? They had to grow their own food in the garden. They'll go to the store for a few things, but their bill is not, they don't spend a lot of money in the grocery store because they're growing most of it. And then they're making their own bread, making their own butters, We all do this. Maybe they'll put the prices back and say, man, what's happening to the customers? Like, I'm having a low sale in bread. I'm having a low sale in this and that. Well, maybe y'all should stop being greedy and putting up these prices, because they're getting richer and we're getting poorer, more poor, because we are the ones spending, that had to pay maybe 1/3 more of what we used to pay for things. So yeah, so I started making blueberries. I used to always make blueberry muffins, but I like making muffins. One thing I love making is flatbread. Unleavened flatbread. Oh my God, that is just 2 ingredients, maybe 3. I usually use there's only 2 of us here, but my daughter don't really eat it. She don't even hardly eat bread. So it's out 2 cups of flour, and then I will put salt, water, flour. That's the main ingredient. But I'm going to share that in my other video. But I use baking soda so it could rise a little bit, not yeast, because you're going to do it on your stovetop for the flatbread. Yeah. Make flatbread like, they did from the beginning of time when they used to make their flatbreads. Unleavened. Yeah, you can make your own tortillas. You just. I know some of us. We're busy. We have jobs and children, but we got to take out time to do this. Because uh, I don't know. All I know is I don't want to be giving all my money like that, knowing that the prices were not like this before. I need to eat, but I need to be smart about it. All right, let's see here. What's going on here? Never knew that for rice. Um, Hold on one second. I have a boy. I have a bay leaf bush. Ooh, awesome. We'll do that. Thanks. Yeah, you just get a food graded bucket, 5-gallon buckets. If you have a Walmart in UK and there is a bakery section where they make their cakes and stuff, bakery at there's one. See, I have a super Walmart, so mine has a bakery. So I will go to the bakery section. They get a lot of their creams and sugar and flours and big 5-gallon buckets, and sometimes they have these little cute buckets that I always wanted. But anyways, it's probably like 2 gallons. I don't know. It's really cute, but it's good for small spaces. You could just put some food in there and put it under your bed or something. But for storage. But you go to the bakery area before they were so happy to give it to you for free. Okay. But now because of everything's going on, they're charging $1. But $1 is better than go buying them at Home Depot. Or at Home Depot, that bucket is going to cost you way more. I don't know what they are now, but they used to be $5 and you got to buy the lid separate. Well, Walmart would give you the lid and the bucket. It's food graded and for $1. Now, I have gotten you go to your grocery stores, you know how they have, if you're going to start a garden, I just want to give you a tip where you can get free pots. Okay. So you go to your grocery store, you go to the flower department. They get a lot of their flowers and plants in these black plastic reusable pots. Okay, but they're plastic. So they usually either send it back to the company or they throw them out. So if you ask nicely, I have done it before. I would say, hey, I'm starting a garden and I don't want to spend a lot of money. Is there any way you could spare some of those pots, flower pots and all that? And yeah, they'll give you some for free. And here I was lucky that one day we were driving to Milford, Connecticut, and we had to go through these back roads, my daughter and myself. And sometimes people are getting older now. They don't want to do garden and they're too old, and they will put stuff on their sidewalk and say, please take for free. Or they have a free sign. Well, one time we were driving and it was this lady. There was these people that I don't know why. I think they had so many 5-gallon. I mean, I'm sorry, these were bigger. They had like so many 6 gallons of bucket with the lid that I couldn't take them all because it was my daughter's car. But I took like 6 of those. That's free. So whenever you see that on the street, grab it. And also that's good for if you're doing garden in a container, you could use those. And also a lot of people, I don't know about where you guys live, but every year different towns, I would see people putting a lot of flower pots, a lot of pots grow in on the sidewalk. So all the pots I have, 99% of them were free. I only bought a few. 99% of them was because I saw them on the sidewalk. So yeah, that's what you do to save money. Go to Walmart, and I don't know if you could go to a bakery. It doesn't have to be Walmart. Maybe you have a bakery shop where you live, you know, and and ask them nicely, like, now what happened to my yarn? Now look at my yarn. It got kind of wrinkled. Oh no. Hold on a second. Got splitty here. Look. Look at that. Now I gotta fix it. So it's all the way to here. So yeah, that's what you could do, guys. We got to be smart with our money and shop smart, and you know, and you got to put time in it. It's not Hard work pays off. Hard work pays off. A garden will pay off for you. If you can your food, that's going to pay off. I probably take a weekend to can. And so now that food is going to last me for when I need it. Sometimes I still got a can of pork that I canned it a few years back and I still haven't opened it yet. I ate the rest. I only got one left. Okay. It will last for years. So some people are a little picky with their food in the jars that they're canning. Meats, you will need water bathing. It's only for fruits, and was it vegetable? No, I think it's just fruits. But anyways, you could look it up. And you could do that in any pot. You don't got to buy a water bathing pot like I did. I bought mine at Walmart. But any pot will do as long as the jars will fit there. Okay. But you could watch channels, water bathing videos here. But if you're going to can meats and potatoes and low acid foods, you would have to put that in a canner, a pressure canner that you buy at Traders or Walmart sells them. Yeah, and it comes with a manual book that comes with all the directions with all different types of food. Okay. The jar size, the temperature, and the size. And it sounds scary. When I first did it, trust me, I was nervous. But after that, I was hooked. I was loving it. At first, I was nervous. Oh my gosh. I regret I never recorded that for my second channel. When I first did, the first canning was chicken. And the first thing I ever canned was chicken. And I was so nervous because you have that weight thing you put on the top, and then it makes this noise, and then it makes this noise. And then I'm thinking, did I lock it right? Everything's okay. I hope my jars are not going to bust in the inside. I hope this thing is not going to bust and be, pop all over my kitchen, hit me in the head. So you can't leave the area. That's why I was nervous. You have to pay attention until it comes into pressure. Okay. So once it comes to pressure and you start the clock there, if it says 75 minutes for chicken, then and it comes to pressure, 75 minutes, you put the timer on for 75 minutes. Then you could leave. You could leave the kitchen and go do whatever you want. But when you're starting it, you have to be there. So I had a wall like this that will protect me that was next to part of the kitchen, but it was going towards the bedroom. So I had it on the stove, and then it started to do all that noise and shaking. That thing in the top was shaking. Oh my gosh. I was hiding like a chicken, in the kitchen behind the wall, and I was peeking like this, and I was nervous, and I was so nervous, and then it worked, and I was like, oh, okay, that's good. And then I took it out, and then, to make sure that they all sealed and all that. And man, I was hooked on that. After that, I'm not scared of the canner anymore. Some people get scared of it because they think that is going to blow up or something in their kitchen. But you never know till you try it. But yeah, that's one of the, I don't know. I don't know how I got into this topic, but we got into this topic because of food. But yeah, that's one of the ways to do it, to save money. And let's see here. You see all the pots, how much they cost at the stores now? What did you do to your ankle? Yeah, I was walking on the sidewalk, and there was a rock, which I didn't see. There was a rock, and I fell. So my left foot hit the rock, tripped on the rock, and then when I fell to my right. And so when I fell, now my ankle just twisted on the left. I fell towards the right, and then now both ankles are hurting because of that. And then the whole right side of my body, to my neck, to my head, the next day was in so much pain. I'm doing much better with my body pain, but it's the two ankles right now that are hurting. So I had to go to the doctor, and they put me on a boot. Connection and crochet helps so much. Yes, it does. It does, because there's a lot of us that we probably don't have family around. We probably live somewhere very, very rural, like your neighbor lives like 10 miles away from you. Um, you know, um, your friends probably are too busy or they live far away. You get to meet people around the whole wide world, and you get to share about your crafts and what everybody's making, and you be inspired by other people. Because, there's a lot of things I saw, and I'm like, ooh, I want to try that. Ooh, I want to try that. Ooh. I follow other people's tutorials and patterns, but that I also create my own. I do create my own, but sometimes I will see something that somebody made, and I'm like, ooh, that's. you know. And so we share each other's talent or skills and our ideas, and that's how, we connect. And sometimes we share stories of our what's going on in life and all that stuff. Some people don't like that. Some people will go to somebody's crochet channel, and some people love it. I was told that's what they like to come here. But some people want to keep it strictly crochet, and they don't want to talk about nothing else but crochet. But this is life and we live in it. So let's see here. Sam's Club is my friend, and so is my deep freezer. Yes, that's another thing, because the meats are getting. If you have a deep freezer, that, oh my gosh, when I had my deep freezer, I loved it. I make sure that deep freezer was uh packed to the top, to the top. And what I do is I also buy my chicken in bulk. I buy the 10-pound chicken from Produce, not frozen, fresh in a bag from Produce. 10-pound cost me $7. That's, again, you're buying in bulk. If you buy the chicken and family pack, you're going to get 8 pieces of chicken for the same price that I'm paying for the 10-pound one. And the 10-pound one is 20 pieces of chicken in it. 10, well, the bag I buy was the 10 legs and 10 thighs. So 20 pieces of good size of chicken for less than $8. So what I do is I don't freeze the whole 10 pounds in the freezer. First of all, it takes up too much room. And second of all, I buy 2 bags at a time, sometimes 3. And so what I do is I will clean them and cut separate the leg from the thigh, cut it. And then I will, because there's only a family of 2 here. So sometimes I'll put 2 in a bag or 3 pieces in a bag. Excuse me. And then I put them in the freezer bags, and then I let all the air out, seal it. Then I fold it. If there's any left, I fold it and I stack them up in the freezer. I could fit 30 pounds of chicken in that freezer that way, plus still my beef, my ground beef, and anything else we want to buy. We still could fit frozen pizza, whatever we want to buy. But if you do it that way, it will fit better than just. Plus, you don't want to defrost 10 pounds of chicken, when you don't need 10 pounds. And I buy extra to can it as well for emergency chicken, like for prepping, because it could last 2, 3, 5 years depending in your jar. So some people are picky. They only do it 1 year. They only do it 2 years. Some people 3 years in this jar if you keep it in a dark, cool area. Now that would be my emergency chicken, like, when 2020 happened, 2021, 2020, when they were running out of meats and stuff. Well, now you have meat of your own that you don't have to worry about. My great-grandmother used to be able to preserve eggs forever. Yes, and it only could be, it can't be, it must have been that she had chickens, because it cannot be store-bought eggs. There is a video here that teaches you, when they had World War II. They had World War II. And there's I love watching those videos here about World War II. They have documentaries, because those people from back then will teach you how they survive during the war. And actually, we need to watch the videos because there's war going on. Okay, so Of course, they grew their own food in the garden, but there's a video too that they teach how to store your eggs in a bucket, in a 5 gallon bucket, and those eggs will last there forever. Also, you could can eggs, and you could this, but you have to cook them. They cannot be raw eggs in a shell. You have to cook them, and you could do the store bought if you can them for canning in a store bought. But they got like different kind of recipes for egg pickling and all that stuff I want to try. But now you got eggs, and you could just uh have it store it for years. And not all of us could have chickens in our yard. That is the focus of my channel, is connecting with others. Yes, of course. Of course. If you have tips that you could share with other people, why not? People are always saying, hey, that was a great idea. I didn't know that, and you're sharing with other people, So, yep. But I need to get back into my canning. Canning season is really not until the fall, because they call it canning season is in the fall, because that is harvest time for those who do gardening or have a farm. Okay. But you don't have to have a farm these days to grow your food. You don't have to have acres of land. You don't even have to have a backyard anymore. You could grow, if you have it, great, fabulous. You're more blessed than some of us. I have a backyard, but I will not never grow my food back here because everybody parks their car back here. So it's not really a yard. It's where you park your cars, but there's a little section with grass, but I wouldn't do it. But I could do container gardening on my porch. You could do it on your patio. On your patio. You know how many people live in those tall buildings where they got, the apartment tall buildings? They do it on the patio. And they grow a lot of food in their patio. And also you could grow vertical. Vertical, you could grow a lot of food. But I was telling you about that Chinese guy. Well, I don't know if he's Chinese. He's Asian. But I was telling you about how he grew. I want to try that this year because I love cauliflower. But I can't grow cauliflower here because I don't have the space. Now my daughter has the space. But he grew his on his patio. And he grew it from, he took a gallon of milk. He grows it either from a soda pop bottle or a gallon of milk, or he has, I guess it looks like they buy these big gallons of oil, cooking oil. So they cut part of it out. You got to watch this video. And he does a vertical garden, even with that heavy, because once cauliflower and what is it that he did? Cauliflower and broccoli. It gets heavy after a while, right? So he grew cauliflower, big cauliflower, beautiful, full grown, in a gallon of plastic container of milk. So I'm gonna try that. And what he did it vertically. He with a string, and then because my porch has it's wood, so he had the same thing. You need to make sure you put it on something very strong. And so he tied each gallon of milk, because he didn't cut the part that you hold like this. So he cut just enough to put the seed in there and for the cauliflower to grow out. So he put each one with a string, and then put the next one, tie a knot with the string. He probably had 3 in one each row like this, vertically against the wall, growing a lot of cauliflower. And the cauliflower grew beautifully right out of that hole from the 1 gallon container. You got to be, and everything he grew came out beautiful. Tomatoes, he did tomatoes on those. I was like, wow. These people are very creative. I love, and you're recycling, helping the planet. You're not, you're supposed to recycle anyways, the plastic containers, but let's say you could use them for your garden. That's, and also you don't need to buy a water container. I didn't buy water containers for my garden. I take a gallon of milk container when it's empty, clean it out very well, and then I use that as a water container. The top on the top of the plastic top lid, I take a hammer with a nail and I start making holes in it, you know, and then there goes your water hole. There goes your water container to water your plants. And especially if I'm doing mine on a patio, I don't need a water container. That saves you more money. Let's see. I went to up. Let's see. Okay. Hi, Dorita. Good morning. How are you? She's saying good morning to Elaine and everybody in the chat. Yeah, so far my ankle. See if I'm still, and I have my foot on top of this little table I have here that's holding my laptop. So it's off the floor. I'm not putting pressure on my feet by having it on the floor. So it's elevated a little bit. So yeah. And then once I get off my lie, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to have lunch because they gave me this medication where you have to have 2 pills before breakfast and then one for lunch, one for dinner, and then two for bedtime. So I definitely have to not skip meals because I have to eat it after a meal. Some of them and then 2 before breakfast. So yeah, and then once I do that, I start watching y'all videos, laying down here. You know, I got a pile of pillows here to elevate my foot, and I got a pile of pillows here to for my head. And I ran out of pillows for my foot, and I was creative. I was like, you know, because my daughter got her pillow and I already stole one of her pillows from her. And I'm like, I need my feet more elevated, and I ran out of pillows. So I took a pillowcase and filled it up with my clothes. And that's what I did. See? It's all my some clothes I got in here. And it's nice and thick for my feet because I got other pillows here. But yeah, I want it really high up. And so that's what you could do. Is, you know, you got to be creative when you're running out of stuff. You can't get to the store. Yep. I did, girl. I did. I did. Sunday after church. I fell. I fell. And I was just telling people how I walked that path so many times. But you know what it was? I was walking like this and just walking home. I had my Bible in one hand, my bag in the other, and I'm just walking home. It's like a 30-minute walk from the church. So I'm walking home, and I was so happy. Like I came out of there with happiness and joy, and I'm just singing. I'm just singing a little song as I'm walking because I'm the only one around. It's Sunday. You hardly could see anybody around here on Sundays. You only see cars, but you don't see too many people out in the streets. And so I'm just walking, and timber. I'm laughing now, but it wasn't no joke when it happened. It was, yeah, I was nervous too because I knew that the other ankle was affected by it. Yes, Dorita, and they put me on another. I'm wearing a boot on my left ankle right now. Yeah, but it's a small one. I'm glad it fits well. But I'm waiting for my test results. Hopefully, it's just nothing serious. I hate to, I have was doctor's appointment after doctor's appointment the last 2 years, especially for my ankle. Out the orthopedic surgeon, another surgeon. I went through so many orthopedic doctors, and then the physical therapy. Then I had to do physical therapy twice, and then I don't want to spend my spring and summer like that. I actually have the instructions they gave me for my other ankle. I have everything. I have the weight bands, and I have the exercise instructions. But I know once I see a doctor, he might say, "Oh, you got to go for physical." I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" But thank God there's a physical. I don't have to travel so far. There's a physical doctor's office here, facility here, downtown from where I live. So I'll just take a ride over there. What are you working on, Dorita? I haven't emailed you yet about what you asked me for. It's just that I've been dealing with what I don't have to deal with, and haven't been emailing people yet. And this past week, anyways, I didn't email people this past week. I hope your daughter's doing better. I love that poncho you made. Yeah, love that poncho. And so, guys, don't forget those dummies. Don't forget the thumbs up and share me out. Let's see, someone you think that might enjoy my channel, and that would be awesome. And whoever's here, again, type in the word blue, lowercase, so that Nightbot will share your link. I'm just checking something to see. Let's see here. 9 thumbs up. Okay, thank you. 7 people here. All right, thank you. I forgot to say hi to my lurkers. Hi, lurkers. I hope that you guys are doing well, enjoying your weekend so far. Do you wear heels or flats? No, girl. I haven't been able to wear heels since 1998, when I had my back car accident and my back was out. I was told never to wear heels. Nope, they were flat boots. They were boots. They were flat. Yep. I could never wear heels for my entire life, and I'm not mad about it. They make you look nice, but that's all right. I care about my back. And I'm not supposed to wear heels anyway because of my other ankle too. I'm not supposed to wear it. Me either. They are for the birds and the young people. The birds and the young people. I didn't really like heels too much anyways when I was younger. I would wear them when I wear a dress. I was invited to a wedding. Little heels. I won't do no more than a 3-inch heel. Is it 3-inch or 2-inch? I won't do like those big, what do they call those heels? Really, really tall heel stilettos. No way. I could use that as a weapon to defend myself. But those would destroy your feet, and those will destroy your back. If you wear those heels a lot, you're gonna suffer later on in life. The results of wearing heels. Yes. Yep. So I'm going to make it to my 2-hour mark. It's 1:47, an hour and 47, almost 48 minutes. If you guys want to drop your link, go ahead. If anybody wants to come up and chill a little bit, let me know. That'll be great. If not, I will be on. If y'all can't sleep, remember, midnight tonight, which will be Sunday. Yes. I'm going to make sure I take an early nap before because the last midnight one, I fell asleep and I was supposed to, actually it was in midnight. I said, let me go in a little earlier. I set it up for 11:30, and man, my daughter knew, because I told her, hey, I'm going to do a midnight, 11:30 live, but we're going to be up for a little bit long, late today. So I fell asleep around 8. And I didn't 8 p.m. And because I'm an early bird. I'm up at 5 in the morning. I'm up at 4 in the morning. I'm up at 6 in the morning. The latest I ever get up is 6 a.m. is the latest. But I wake up different hours in the mornings, but with the birds. So I fell asleep and the TV was watching me. And when I woke up, it was midnight. I was like, oh, Maya. My daughter was up, because she was off the next day. Maya, why didn't you wake me up? Oh my gosh, I'm late. And I'm over here like, even though I was late, I went on though. It was a good show. I went on. I had a good time. I like my midnight owl, like, calling on my owls on midnight. I just do it once a week when I can. Let's see here. Let's put this down. I'm going to share one of the magazines with you guys, and then we're going to call it for now. I cannot wear them either. If I could, I would. They are pretty. They make you look, I guess, I don't know, different, more sexy or something. Taller for sure. But they make you look, I put them over here. They make you look pretty though. But I'm okay. And it helped me because I was 5'1". I mean, I am 5'1", but Now, okay, I saw this one, Frozen Forest. This is this magazine. This magazine here. But I like this one here. I want to try that one. That's pretty. You know, for spring now. What's it called? It's made from worsted merino superwash. But you could, I think it's in here. But let me just show you this part. What's in the magazine. Here. But I wanted to, where is it? I like this. Oh, there's a graph here. It's oh God, what's this graph for? Oh, I'm gonna try this for next fall. There's one in here for this runner. It looks backwards there, but it's, hey, pumpkin. You know what? My daughter, she would love this. So there's a graph here that you could do that. Crochet. All right. So this one will be nice for spring. This is called Arcilla Tunic. It's a tunic, and it's for intermediate crocheters. But it's like a net right there, chains, like a net style right there. Because here in spring it's not really hot. Okay, it's better weather, but it's not hot. And then they have, okay, so this is the top, the beige one, but I'll show you to you in the next page. The cream color one is what I'm looking at, that top right there. And this is how it looks without her sweater on. I don't know how I'm gonna hide this here. That's how it looks without the sweater. That's nice for spring. It looks very easy too. But it says, where's the, it says easy. So it looks easy peasy to me. Now this one, oh my gosh, and it goes up to 2X. But this would be when weather's starting to, you know, get better and you don't need your coat anymore. You just throw a jacket on. But man, this has to be, wait, is this crochet? Yes, this is crochet. Let me make sure. Where's the patterns? Right here. It's intermediate, but it goes up to size 2X. And hold on. Let me look at the what? Yeah, it's crochet. This is crochet. Sorry there. I had to like really read the pattern. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the cables on that. Ooh. That is beautiful and a lot of work, but it's crochet. It's called Frozen Forest Tunic. And they got this beautiful beginners. That's how easy. Yeah, we could do this as beginners. I don't even think we need a pattern for this, but this is a beginner. All right. It's good to wear in the spring too. Sometimes we still wear our scarves. You know, it's very holy. And I don't know. I made one of these for my daughter, but I wasn't really too fond of these scarf with pockets. I don't know. I wasn't too fond of it. I'd rather wear a shawl. But this is the one that I really like. Now, I'm going to have a tutorial of a poncho that I made. I made my own pattern. But it's this long, but you could do it shorter. Like that. And then I like this. Is this crochet? It's easy and it's crochet. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, that's pretty. But look at this. Let me see if I can hide anything there. Look at that blanket. Ew, I love that blanket. I love those colors, a combination of the colors and stitches. That's pretty. But I would like to make this for next fall. I like that pumpkin. I like that sweater. I will wear something like that instead of that pocket shawl, scarf, whatever it is. But this is another one that is good for spring. Where is it? Maybe that's pretty. That blanket. Oh, let me give you a better look of the blanket. Look at that blanket. Look at those colors. That's the name. Look at that. Pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. We only have enough time to make a lot of stuff. This magazine has all the graphs at the end of the magazine. And where is it? I saw one more poncho. Because, you know, poncho season is coming up. Coming up. And I got to make me another poncho. Let's see here. Where is it? This is the brown one. That has a good texture. Different stitches there on that one. That one right there. If I'll make it from spring, I won't do the neck like that. I'll change the neck from the poncho style. Where is that other one? I saw another pretty one. And I don't see it here. It's in the back page, but I don't see it in the front page. In the magazine. That's weird. Hold on a second. There's one more. Guys, check out Dorita's channel. She made this beautiful poncho. She used the pattern is from Ursula. OM Granny Square. And it came out beautiful, but you could do it your way, your colors. Look at that one. A little like plain, but it's good to have those neutral colors, okay? You don't want to always have colorful. You want something neutral for certain outfits. That's what I was thinking the other day. I said, you know, I never made me a poncho with the cream color. And I might do that because I have enough yarn for it. But it's good to have that neutral color poncho because you could just throw that on with anything. You don't got to think about, does this match with this? You know. Oh, that sweater has a hoodie. Right there. That's how it looks. This a smaller version of it. I'm trying to find that long one. She almost looks like a dress. Oh, here it goes, but I don't know if it shows. Yeah, there it goes. Now, I like this. And you can make it for your little girl. It's a mommy and child poncho. They call it panache poncho. It goes up to a 4X. And this is crochet. Look at that. Look how, is there any pattern here? No, it's just a picture. Look how beautiful that is. And I love the color, but look at that. That is beautiful. And it's open in the side, I believe, because look at the little girls. You could close it up. You don't have to leave it open like that. Is it open in the side? Yeah, the mommy has it in the side. Yeah, they both have it open in the side. So you know how easy, this is 2 panels. This looks like 2 panels and you make the neckline. Or I think it's 1 big panel in the back, 2 in the front, and it has sleeves. Oh, I like this one. Oh yeah, I want to try that one. It has sleeves. That's pretty. That is pretty. It's intermediate. It's an intermediate pattern. But that is pretty. Let's see. Oh, you like it, Dorita? Yeah, I'll show you guys this one next time. I'm going to pick a pattern from this one. uh, the dollies and stuff. I want to do a runner. But before I go, I thought this was so cool. This was so cool. Ready? I don't know if I would wear this outside. I don't think you could. But it looks like she does. What is it called? No, they're slippers. They're cool though. They're slippers. I definitely would like to make this for me. Look at this. Isn't that cute? I kind of need this because of my ankle problem. See how tall it is here at the bottom? It has all that support. But you know, it's made out of yarn. I would have to put a sole of a shoe sole in there or something for support. Isn't that cute? That is so adorable. Okay, let me stop. All right, guys. Let's see. Well, I want to thank everybody for being here and this pop-up live. I hope you enjoy it. Please give me thumbs up. I do appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I pray for all of you guys. I don't think the thing is working. I think you got to have a smartphone. I do have a smartphone. I think I'm going to set it up for another live. But thank you so much for being here, and thank you for connecting and sharing. And hello to my new friends. I hope you guys come back and enjoy my live. You're welcome to come back anytime. And if you subscribe, please make sure you hit that notification bell, because I cannot tell you how many bells I had to highlight of my friends' channels here. All right. So thank you so much for all the lurkers and everybody that watching the replay. I love you guys. Please be safe out there. Take care. Be a blessing to someone, especially to yourself as well. Take care. Bye for now. Bye.